Hi, welcome to Reacts with Jax. I'm Jax, and today I'm reacting to the Wolverine. I am so excited to see this because I've never seen this before, and I have been loving my X-Men journey. Logan is my favorite character, so I'm looking forward to Logan. I don't think it's an origin story, but it's a story all about Logan, and I'm all here for that. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. If you want to see the full-length reaction, make sure to check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. Also, make sure to subscribe, like this video if you enjoy this content, and ring that bell notification so you don't miss my next upload. Let's get started. This doesn't feel like modern day times to me. Oh. Is he a prisoner of war? His life, he has gone through so much. That's the problem with being immortal and living as long as he has. Oh no, maybe he's a spy. I think I'll let the movie tell me what's going on. No, he was a prisoner of war.
Better off down here. I'd hurry if I were.
Oh, Logan, can you imagine? You're gonna survive it. You know you're gonna survive it. I mean, at least they know they're not gonna survive it. These prisoner of war camps were intense. What's interesting is we just watched Oppenheimer on my channel, so this is a completely different perspective. Logan! Oh my god. Okay, good. As best as you could. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did his pants stay perfectly fine, but his skin is off? Okay. Oh, that was thankfully very fast, but not fast enough. I'm sorry. I just have to add a little bit of extra commentary. I'm in the middle of editing this right now. I know this is a really serious part. I know that. And I feel terrible for Logan, and we're gonna get back to the reaction very momentarily. But how are this man's pants still on his body? You're telling me that an H-bomb just went off and your skin was totally burned off your body, but your pants somehow stayed completely unmarked? They're not singed off? Isn't clothing like highly flammable? This just makes no sense to me. I mean, I would imagine that your pants are more flammable than your skin. What kind of pants? What are his pants made out of? And where can I get some? Because that would be, that's like the kind of fabric firefighters should use. That's very durable. It doesn't even look like there's holes. It doesn't even look like they're singed at all. They're the exact same colors they were prior to the bomb going off. Anyway, I just wanted to comment on that because as a fashionista wearing a hot chocolate stained sweatshirt. Don't look for the stain. It's I tried to get it off. But I didn't feel like changing. I'm in the middle of editing. What can you do? As a fashionista, I just think that I should know where these extremely durable pants are from. Why would you ever need a new pair of pants? Like, that seems like a pair of pants you would never want to throw away.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Where were you?
How is she alive?
No!
Oh.
No, she!
God, he just keeps getting haunted.
Oh, she! No!
I think he needs a hug from a golden retriever therapy dog. I'm telling you, those things are miracle workers. Oh, poor Logan. He's just collected too many painful memories. Oh, there are marks on the trees. I don't know why I did this, as if I have the bone claws. Oh my god, there's a bear. Okay. I wonder if the bear's or animals can sense that mutants are different than humans. Because Xavier said they have different, like, brain waves. I guess they're both marking their territory.
Like all of that on store credit.
Oh my gosh, he looks like such a mountain man.
You're not a hunter, are you?
Not anymore.
It's kind of ominous. Not anymore. Not after I murdered all those people. Oh my gosh. Oh, not the dog. They hurt the bear, and the bear was probably just minding his own business, marking his territory on things. Oh. It'd be so cool if Logan could share his healing abilities. It's better than a slow, agonizing death. Who would just shoot a bear, leave it there to die, and then walk away from it? That makes no sense. Because don't most hunters collect their kills? Or, like, eat their kills? I don't know. I've never hunted a bear before.
You're the one who was attacked by the grizzly?
I'm the one that survived.
You didn't go to the police? Or animal control? Well, I guess going to a bar works too.
What's your name, mister?
Oh my god! That is an introduction. Oh, not the alcohol. Move aside, John Wick. We have a new patron saint of animal protection.
Instead of dropping a lethal dose of the poison, it bled into the bear, made him crazy, killed 5 people.
I don't dip my arrows on anything.
In that case, you got nothing to worry about.
Oh my god. Yeah. I guess you wouldn't need to go to a hospital for the poison.
I wouldn't bother with them. Most of them will die soon anyway, without your help. 3 of them, a week from now, in the same truck.
Oh. You pulled out the gun now, not when your friend was being stabbed with an arrow? That seems like odd timing.
I packed him back.
I would go with her. She seems interesting and mysterious.
Get in.
And I like her choice of snacks. I probably should have looked up what this movie was about. I didn't. It's a rental?
I've been trying to find you for over a year.
Why?
To give you that. My employer wanted you to have it.
Who's your employer?
Master Yoshida.
Is that the person you saved?
He wants to say thank you for saving his life all those years ago. He knows that you're a busy man. Very much wants to say his goodbye in person.
Oh, does he?
I'm not going to Japan.
It would be dishonorable for you to refuse his request.
What if it's a trap?
You are a soldier.
Pull over now. Now.
I like her.
And you seek what all soldiers do.
And what's that?
An honorable death. A man who has nightmares. Every night of his life is in pain.
Can Logan even die? I mean, maybe of like severe old age.
I say goodbye to Mr. Yoshida and I come right back.
Okay.
Okay.
15 hours, depending on the wind.
15 hours.
You don't like to fly?
How did they get a private plane?
So you can see the future?
I can read a map.
I too have that skill set as a mutant. Map reading.
So do I die on this plane?
That would be a terrible movie.
Not on this plane.
She knows how he's gonna die? Don't kill off Logan. The movie series would really suck if you did that. He's like the best character. Well, I think that there are a lot of really great characters, but he seems to be the only one they've really developed a lot.
Master Yoshida is not well tonight.
Oh my gosh, everything is Yoshida. No wonder he could afford a private plane.
There have been attacks, attempted kidnappings, attempted assassinations.
By who?
The Yakuza.
Oh.
Shingen, Master Yoshida's son.
He's good.
He's alright.
Not as good as her, I'm assuming.
That's Mariko, his granddaughter.
So many generations, and Logan's like barely aged. Are we sensing a love interest? That would be really cool.
Shizu and Saki are going to disinfect you.
Oh, is he immune compromised? Probably.
Get in a tab. Get in a tab.
That's not really much of a threat to a guy who heals and has knives in his hands. This kind of reminds me of that scene in Ariel, the Little Mermaid, you know, when she's like a human and she's getting bathed for the first time.
All right. I can do that bit.
I can do that bit. There's the Logan we know.
You look nice.
You look great.
I feel violated.
Oh. What's up with her? I'm suspicious of everyone with all the kidnapping attempts. Look at that bed.
I wanted to repay you, to offer you something no one else can.
Death?
A gift to equal the life you gave to me. I don't need anything.
Yeah, what can you give Logan?
We have reason to believe that your ability to heal can be passed from you to another.
Do you want to take his immortality?
I was not ready to die then. I'm not ready to die now. But you are, aren't you?
This is really self-serving.
You don't want what I've got.
Yeah, I mean, why would if you believe it's a curse, why would you pass it to somebody else? Also, I don't know, there's just something a little strange about the idea that someone would take Logan's immortality for themselves. It seems ominous. Hello?
I'll see to it the plane is ready in the morning.
How long has that beverage been sitting there? And how is it still steaming?
What are you doing, turning the old man down? But you wanted to be with me.
Come here.
Is that the oncologist? Oh god, oh god, oh god. She did it. Did she do the immortality thing? Oh my god, if you take his immortality away, how will he heal from the adamantium being in his skeletal structure? Wait, I'm so confused. What just happened? Was that a dream? No.
He's dead. I didn't foresee it.
Oh. If she didn't foresee it, then maybe it was a premature death? Maybe someone did something? Okay, those are really cool gloves. And who are you? She has to be a mutant. That had to have been kind of real. Yeah, my guess is that was real and not just some weird dream he was having. I wonder why people would be trying to kill his granddaughter, specifically.
Why do you think he sent our little Yukio to fetch you?
To say goodbye.
And now you have time for you to go back to your cave.
The rudeness.
Anyone else you want me to meet?
To protect Mariko. So who are you there to kill?
The silver summer, it will stand watch over the old man forever.
Don't make a scene, Logan. Oh, I just have a bad feeling about this. Oh my god, is he not healing?
Logan! Logan!
What is happening? Did that one, how are they, what? Did they successfully take his mortality? Immortality? Which one is it? Immortality. Well, are you serious? You're filming this? I'm assuming you're filming it because of Logan. I hate her. Oh, I hate her. What did you do to Logan? If Logan is not healing, I can't tell if Logan's not healing from the bullets. It kind of seems like he's not. Then how would he be okay with the bone claw? I mean, not the bone claws, the claws coming out of him. Wouldn't that hurt way more than normal? Because he's always healing, so... If he's not healing anymore... Wouldn't he have, like, blood running down his hands? Oh, she fights too? Oh, God. Oh, Logan. I like you. He did have some blood here. I just don't know if that's from him or somebody else. How many of these guests were fake? You'd think eventually you'd be at this funeral and you'd be like, I don't recognize you, or you, or you, or you. I don't know. I'd have to see that again. It kind of just looked like he like rolled into the car. Does that... I don't know. That stunt just looked a little funny. Good job. You are just taking them down.
In here!
I love that most of the people in that scene see a man with a gun and they're shooting and they're like, you know what? I'm just going to stay here and continue to play this game. Are you okay, Logan?
You're bleeding. You need help.
He's not okay.
Why are they after?
I'm fine. I can make my way from here.
Are-
I should go.
Are you
Get
serious?
yourself a doctor.
You're leaving him. He saved your life multiple times from multiple deadly assassins. And you're just like, I'm going to leave you bleeding out here. I mean, just from a moral perspective, what she did seems quite wrong. Why did you leave him there bleeding? I mean, if he needs to go see a doctor, why wouldn't you help him get to a doctor?
Oh.
This is one of those bullet trains, right?
I told you I don't need your help.
Well, he kind of needs yours. Was it though? I don't know. This seems like a targeted attack. Regarding maybe some of the medical experiments they were doing?
You are a toy doll, a companion for a child who has outgrown you. Keep that in mind.
Where is that level of disrespect coming from? She seems lovely, loyal to the family, talented.
Where are we going?
I'm going to the end of the line.
Just like Captain America. Why is he not healing? What did that lizard, sunglass wearing, cool gloved wearing woman do? He's dealt with so much pain before, but he's never really had to deal with the longevity of pain, because everything heals relatively quickly. And how much blood can he realistically lose? Oh, hello. My goodness. Oh, goodbye. Have a nice trip. Bye to you. You should have bought a ticket on the train, but you did not. Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare stab him. Hopefully there's not a really tall person underneath them on the train, otherwise that person would have had a knife stabbed right through them. Okay. Oh my god. That was pretty smart. Personally, I think Logan should just let her have a little bit of a scare, you know? I'm not saying to let the knife guy kill her. I'm just saying she should at least know that the knife guy exists, because she doesn't at the moment. She's like very egotistical in her abilities. She's sitting there reading with headphones on, thinking she's perfectly safe when she is not.
What happened to you?
Are you serious?
They were the same guys from the temple.
How do you know they're after me?
Look, we need to find someplace.
Because they weren't after Logan.
Do you know this place? Where's downtown?
Straight ahead.
I do have to give her props for running all that way in those shoes, though. They don't look easy.
We're staying here. Let's go.
Not exactly the 5-star lifestyle she's used to.
Love Hotel.
A what?
Love Hotel.
Oh, but they have a dog.
Couples.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oh, that's a cat. God, that's a big cat.
She's asking if he prefer the dungeon, the nurse's office, or the mission to Mars.
Which would you pick? I think the nurse's office, based off of all the injuries. Oh, they went to Mars. Okay.
This'll do.
I don't see why they're acting like this is the weirdest thing ever. I mean, you're just there hiding out from people who are trying to kill you. It's not like you have to turn it into a sex thing.
Where do you plan on sleeping?
I don't.
Sweetheart, if you're not healing, you need to sleep. This is why you should have gone to the nurse's room. Why is a goat in a cage? Lammy, your brethren are being held captive in this weird hospital.
Is he a doctor?
In a manner of speaking. yes.
Veterinarian.
He's a veterinarian.
That explains the goat.
Student.
Oh,
Large animal.
well, that works for you.
Thanks. Oh.
You may have cut him once or twice while he was teaching you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Well, it's about time. You saved her life, like, what, 50 times?
I'm not getting better. Not like before. She did this to me.
That is so wrong to take somebody's powers, which I know we were kind of talking about in one of the previous movies where they had the cure, but that was very voluntary. Like, I wasn't for doing that against somebody's will.
How much? How much, yeah? How much?
Why are you so pro killing somebody for approaching you? So who are they planning on giving this immortality to? Oh, I don't like this storyline. I really want Logan to get his mortality back.
I suppressed his power so he could be taken. You see?
Suppressed it.
It's me you should respect.
So it hasn't been taken yet. Thank goodness. Where are we? Are y'all like, do you want his powers to be taken? I mean, it would allow him to die and have a peaceful life.
chopsticks upright are a bad omen. It resembles incense at a funeral.
Oh.
In 3 days, when they read his will, I will become the most powerful person in Japan.
You're inheriting everything? Oh, your dad's gonna be upset.
Noburo.
Does he know about this?
No.
Why are you marrying him? He seems like kind of an asshole.
I agree. Why did you put them up like that again? Or did he do that again? I didn't see him do that. Maybe he did. I'm gonna have to look that up in the editing, when I'm editing. Did he do that? Or did they just do that twice during the scene?
They opened the will in 3 days. We are running out of time. Soon. I hope.
He knows about the will. Is he trying to have his daughter killed? Oh. I guess he's never really had to be careful before.
危険だよ。今すぐそっちに行くから。
ダメよ。つけられるわ。お願い。あと数日間だけちょうだい。私なら大丈夫。
I love that they trust each other.
道路に大きな木が倒れて中どけられんくてよ。
入りましたよ。
But Logan is like severely hurt. How is he able to do this and not open up any of his stitches?
You okay?
Tired.
Do you need something?
Gosh, he's never really been tired before. Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
Thank you. 2 hands. Japanese sword require 2 hands.
I didn't know that.
Keep it safe. Keep it safe for me. Someday I'll come get it. It's time.
Logan's such a good person. Damn, they really did not want him to be able to get out of there. How would a normal... Did they build that for him? Or is that just where they would keep a regular prisoner? There are birds that survived?
My grandfather would say, what happened here was proof that everything in the world finds peace.
Well, hopefully Logan can find some peace.
You don't say very well. You call out in the night. Who's Jean?
Well, that's complicated. That's his non-lover that he killed when she wanted him to, when she was trying to destroy the world. Looking good, my man.
This isn't right.
God forbid you are not fashionable at this moment in time, Logan. Come on and get it together. I wasn't sure if she was going to end up with the guy with the arrows since he was the childhood love of her life. Oh! Well, they advanced their relationship fairly quickly. Okay. I mean, she's engaged. What is it with him and women who are in relationships?
Hey.
Hello?
What are you doing?
Cheating on you?
Everyone you love dies.
Okay.
He told me stories about Kuzuri, who he met at the bottom of a well. He said Kuzuri was magical and saved his life.
That is so cool.
He said Kuzuri would protect me too, as I slept in my bed.
Well, that is very literal at this moment in time.
Who's Jean? Is she like you? What happened to her?
She died.
Oh, you murdered her.
I killed her.
Yeah.
Along with the Kuzuri.
Don't blame yourself, Logan.
Mariko!
How did he not hear that? He has superhuman hearing. How did he not hear her being abducted from the house unless she was taking a walk on her own? Oh my goodness. Oh, how dare you. How dare you. Look at him, not even breaking a stride. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Uh-oh. Oh, you are You are not going to be treated well.
Who hired you?
My guess is it was her dad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Take me to Nobro.
Logan,
Take me to him.
I need to tell you something.
Do it.
She now knows how he's gonna die. Well, can't you tell him on the way? Why do you have to only talk when you're stopped? That would be a very strange conversation if you could only finish your sentence when you were stopped, considering that just looks like a lot of driving in the countryside. Finish your conversation now.
Wait in the car.
Logan.
A lot of people have tried to kill me, and I'm still here.
Yeah, but you don't have healing abilities now.
But you're different now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just wait in the car.
You did not follow instructions.
Just think of me as your bodyguard.
I love that. I was not expecting this to be a party situation. A woman has just been abducted. You are quite literally catching him with his pants down.
Get out.
Oh, here are your shoes. Don't forget them, they glitter.
But I thought being engaged meant you were done with this kind of bullshit.
Seriously? Didn't you just sleep with the daughter?
You have 10 words.
You don't have the faintest idea what's going on.
How many words was that?
9.
You don't have the faintest idea what's. Did I count wrong?
How many words was that?
9.
Right.
Political careers don't last forever.
That's right.
Wait! No!
Oh my god.
Truth! I told you the truth!
Oh my god. Oh.
How did you know there's a pole down there?
I didn't.
I didn't. Oh, Logan's mad.
遺伝子は世代を飛び越える特徴がある。劣勢遺伝子。
Is it possible for her to be a mutant? Or for him?
才能。
Who are they putting the immortality into? Wow, they are so quiet as they're doing this. Uh-oh. She is not someone you want to be killed by. Oh, she's so scary.
I need your daughter alive.
What are you?
A chemist. Nihilist.
That's a dangerous combination.
A viper.
Oh. They need the daughter alive. This plot is confusing me. Why?
Where's the security?
They're all dead. Killed by the secret arrow ninjas. I like how they started off at the beginning of this movie with poison, lacing the bear arrow, and they still have arrows and poison in the later half of this movie. Watch out for her, Logan. Your healing abilities would normally save you from her, but this lizard viper is scary. Oh my god.
The company built a facility into the mountainside.
How far?
500 kilometers from here.
How many miles? I don't know kilometers. What was this woman doing? He had to grunt getting onto the bed. This man is so ill-prepared for a battle with other mutants. How dare you? What is that? How do you get it out? Do you have to do open heart surgery? Yeah.
How?
Open heart surgery.
I saw you die. I'm never wrong.
Well, just because his heart stops doesn't mean it can't start again.
You're going to die, Logan.
Maybe that's okay.
What's that? Don't do it. There's a person right there. Gee whiz. Is that even how you get to your heart? That's like very low.
You're not gonna want to watch this part.
No, listen.
I guess you have to go under your sternum, right? This is...
Listen to me. Logan!
Okay, you should not be screaming at him. Speak to him in a calming voice. Maybe light a scented candle.
Stay away from him.
He killed your master. Put hands on your sister.
He didn't kill your master? You have to put the thing... Oh god, this is just a mess.
You're crazy.
What an inconveniently timed fight. What is that thing? Okay, we've seen Logan die before, but he's always come back. My guess is that's what's gonna happen.
Logan!
Why is this dad so obsessed with killing Logan?
Logan! Logan!
Chest compressions. You! What is wrong with you? Yeah!
Don't hit my friends.
Oh. How do you fight someone that can't be injured? Did you, what, did you, excuse me? Did you just go right through Logan? Oh my god.
You tried to kill your daughter.
Yeah.
Live with that.
That's it? He's just gonna stop fighting? How do you know he's even gonna try to stop killing his daughter? Oh my god. Oh, poor Logan. I was so ready for that guy to be dead, I gotta say. What if she's not wrong? What if her premonition was in a different medical room? Like, they're going to meet the doctor, who, or the chemist, who's a nihilist and a capitalist and a mutant. I think I got it right. What if his heart stops when he's going to save her? She has some pretty intense powers. I kind of like them.
Did you have a nice rest?
What was the point of that?
My grandfather. No, calm down. Your grandfather sought me out.
So you ominously made her take a nap? That was... what? Is the grandfather still alive? I'm so confused by this story. Am I the only one who's a little... I cannot possibly be. Did they fake the grandfather's death so that he could, like, transfer his consciousness into somebody else? I don't know. I just don't understand their search for immortality and the point of it if he's already dead.
There's one more sacrifice you must make for her family.
Go yourself, pretty boy.
Is that the sacrifice of death? My god, Logan. Saving that man a long time ago has brought you a lot of grief. Yeah. Oh god, you're like the bear trying to get away from an arrow. Oh, the poison. Yeah, the poisoned arrows. Coming full circle. This plot is really confusing me. I like the movie a lot. I'm just struggling to understand. There's been a lot going on. And I totally understand why someone would want to steal Logan's immortality. But the guy who was paying to have it stolen is dead, apparently. So if he's not dead, that would make sense to me if they faked his death and they still want it. Now he's like a porcupine. Do none of you have any kind of remorse for this? I'm gonna be so upset if they do something to Logan that I do not approve of. Oh, so that must be all the adamantium that they had collected in that suit.
You're frustrated.
Why wouldn't he be?
She's here. I want to see her.
You want answers?
I would love some answers.
Yeah, I wish I could say more, but I was hired in part for my discretion.
No, I'm sure you were.
This whole movie's a lot of discretion.
High-grade toxins are my specialty.
I love that for you.
When did you open these bracelets? And we'll see who's made of what.
The claws. Now we can begin.
Oh my god. What do you mean now we can begin? I do not understand this. So the grandfather wanted to hurt Logan? What a way to repay him.
But that won't help much now.
She's doing a great job. This actress is lovely. Oh god, why? What is that? Nope. Oh god, I can't plug my ears. It'll just push my headphones into my ears even harder. No, this is gonna hurt. The bone claws. No, Lammy. Okay. I do not like seeing Logan in pain.
Let's go.
Yes, run. What is that machine? So that's just some AI program? God. So he's now just on her side? And randomly has decided to betray everything he was just working for about 30 seconds ago?
Marco, come!
Go! Run!
This is a very confusing film. You could have just run. You didn't have to take on the monster. That wasn't a requirement. Because he's probably been programmed. Therefore, you can deprogram him as opposed to fighting him. Okay. So she can remove her face. No. Okay. That seems like a really unnecessary thing to have happened. I like that she and Logan are friends. Oh, God. I really don't want her to be killed by the Viper. I'm assuming that's her mutant name, Viper. Okay, on one hand, I appreciate the fact that she did the whole, like, oh, I'm taking off my skin thing, but all she really did was take off a wig. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looks exactly the same, just without hair. It seemed like a very dramatic way of removing her wig. No. Oh, for the love of God. Hopefully Logan's bone claws will be able to grow. I mean, he's Sabretooth in one of the movies.
Come on.
Stepped on his bone claws and they grew back. But he had never had the adamantium removed before.
2 hands.
2 hands. And that apparently activates the fire mode of that sword. Okay. I'm just going with it. Bub, I like that callback. He was kind of a confusing character. He was saving you, trying to kill Logan. What is happening in this movie? Oh my God.
Now you die.
Today's not my day.
Today is not my day. What do we say to death? Not today. Oh no. Are you taking out the adamantium? What is happening? It's really, really bothering me that this might be what the grandfather wanted. Like, Logan did so much for him. Is this really what he wanted for Logan? Because he's inside the machine. He's inside the machine. I knew he was alive.
Transfer your unwanted healing to my body.
This man is so terrible.
You know I'm giving you the very death you long for.
Oh my god, he's healing. I hate everything about this man. I hate everything about him. Are we seeing Logan die? Are you serious? No, no, no. Are you...
This feeling.
Could you walk a little faster? Just a little faster, because you are going slow as hell right now.
It's me, your grandfather.
Oh, she knows.
Buried my grandfather.
But that doesn't change the fact that you're a monster. Good for you, Mariko. Is Logan doing okay? After having his... I mean, my god, his bone claws have been chopped off. The adamantium has been removed. And his healing powers. Okay, so he was able to heal from that. My god. Does he not have his little claws anymore? What have they done to Wolverine? So they're not covered in adamantium anymore.
Sayonara.
Gosh, what a terrible dude that guy was. Ugh. This just, you know, the lesson of this movie is don't save anyone's life.
I love you, Jean. I always will.
Question is, did Jean love him or Cyclops? Because that was a bit of a love triangle. What a movie. So Logan's doing okay now. That's good. I like that they still have each other. And love is blossoming. And that's good, because she's not engaged anymore. So you're finally with someone you're allowed to be with. It's crazy to think that it was really the grandfather all along. I'm glad I called it, but man, that was such a confusing story.
Have you decided?
Decided what?
What?
Mariko said we can go wherever we want. Just say where.
What do you do?
Are they teaming up now?
I'm your bodyguard.
Oh my god. I love it.
So, where do you want to go?
Let's just start with up.
Go to Disneyland. Take a vacation.
Interesting.
I love them together. This is a lovely dynamic duo. I do believe there's a post-credit scene because I looked it up ahead of time because I am a pro. Here we go. 2 years later.
Keeping you safe. Trask Industries.
Trask. Magneto. Wait, the last time we saw Magneto, he didn't really have his powers, except
I'll wait.
He was getting them back. Oh my god.
What do you want?
There are dark forces.
Are there?
Human forces building a weapon that could bring about the end of our kind.
We don't want that.
But I want your help.
They're stopping. Only Charles has that ability, though, I thought. It's Charles Xavier, but I don't know where he is. Where is he? Okay. He's in his same body. How is that happening? I thought he transplanted his consciousness into somebody else's body.
Hello, Logan.
Hello?
How is this possible?
I would love to know that.
You're not the only one with gifts. Okay.
You're not the only one with gifts. So we now have Logan teaming up with Professor X and Magneto, and they're all going to be on the same side again because people keep flip-flopping at this point. So it's nice to know they're going to be on the same side again in order to prevent the dark forces that humans have created to stop mutants. And I'm assuming Trask Industries has something to do with that. So now I need to know who Trask Industries is. I don't want to look anything up because we are not about spoilers on this channel. My guess is that Trask Industries is doing something they shouldn't be doing. Charles is teaming up with Magneto, so we have to assume that Magneto and Charles found something new that really has bad intentions behind it. I don't know what the next movie is. I thought the next movie was one of the precursor stories with James McAvoy and Jennifer Lawrence. This movie was fun. It was a little confusing to me at times. I did like the ultimate payoff of the movie. I liked how everything played out. The one thing that I am so not okay with is the fact that Wolverine's adamantium claws are no longer around. Now it's just his bone claws. Like, come on. I prefer Wolverine when he's like completely indestructible as opposed to this version of him, which is mostly indestructible, but his bone claws could like get broken off again. That just seems extremely painful, and I prefer them to be covered in adamantium. Well, overall, I had a lot of fun watching this, and I'm excited for the next movie that this post-credit scene was teasing. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you had fun. Make sure to subscribe, ring that bell notification, like this video if you enjoyed this content, and remember, if you want to watch full-length reactions with me and get early access to everything on my channel, make sure to check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.